Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Clueless A Trading Frank. It's approximately, I believe it's 2:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I wanted to do a quick 5-10 minute video cast here because I believe this is an extremely critical moment for the markets as it regains its footing. So first and foremost, this is a chart of the S&P 500 futures, as you can see. And as I did my Periscope broadcast before and multiple charts to guide my members and free trial subscribers, we are in the process of developing a possibly an upside breakout. And there is also a possibility of a breakdown in the form of a bear flag. Now, you can just Google bear flag and you can see what we're talking about. My advanced coaching session members are fully aware of this particular pattern, and I am monitoring to see what is going on the front side on the externals. On the internals, I am basically looking at what's developing here on the 1 hour charts. Um, and you can clearly see here that we are seeing this is certainly an indication of the oscillators going positive, and that's a good sign. That's a good sign. We went as low as almost minus 700 on yesterday, and certainly it's quite a refreshing and for the longs and the bulls for that it's gone into the positive mode. Remember, we do not get overbought till we get up into the 400 plus range on the oscillators. Okay, we are right now at 221, as you can see. Now, looking at all this stuff here, the other thing that I'm monitoring is basically the as I mentioned before, the 1 hour stochastic resets. We are seeing a slow reset, as you can see here. And that's the reason why the markets from the highs and the SSE minis from about 2018 have slowly kind of, pulled back a little bit, creating a flag. Correspondingly, this is not as hard a reset as I would think, in which case we would have been only up maybe 60 or 70 points in the Dow. So there is strength going on primarily because of what's happening underneath the surface in the form of buying pressure versus selling pressure. Right now, obviously, there is more buying than selling as far as we can see on the internals. Anything can change any minute, but I'm just giving you what's going on. If you notice here, the first hour, 9 o'clock, big short covering volume. Then came the profit takers, margin sellers, more buying, and the volume is starting to dry down. So this monitoring of the volume candles on the futures is extremely important. Don't be surprised if we see a large spike on the red selling volume as we approach 230 and 330, when generally the margin clerks, specifically on the institutional side, do their bidding and basically sell out unpaid positions, margin calls basically. So looking at this pattern here, I'm trying to look for my drawing tool. Bear with me. Okay, looks like I'm back on again. So here, I got my drawing tool back. So what we're seeing here is a double bottom. You can call it like it's similar to what we have seen before and acted on and did very well on. We have a double bottom. We have multiple left shoulders here, and right shoulders developing here. So it's possible that we could do a move down here, test the 34. This is the orange line here at around 2000, 2001 on the E-minis. And then if we do have a bullish move, then this particular pattern here that you're looking at, that was the fallout from last Friday, gets replicated in the form of this line here, hitting the 200 SMA on the 1 hour chart somewhere around 2050 to 2057. So that would be the bullish pattern that could play out. On the other hand, even if the market pulls back here and retests the 1995 to 2000 level on the E-minis, it is not necessarily a bad thing, because that would still that'll still correlate with the left shoulders here. So this could be the possible left shoulder. This could happen as early as tomorrow, but going into Thursday and Friday, this particular move is very much possible. How about that? All right. So I just wanted to show people all these different things here. It's you're not looking at um, simple things here. These are patterns developing. This particular here could be called a consolidation channel, which we have dealt with many, many times. The lower end of the consolidation channel is 2001. Call it 2000, yeah, around 2001. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get a move like this. Okay, then probably a little zig. Sorry, we'll move down here, and the best case scenario would be that we go into July 4th weekend with a move up towards this level here. Okay, that would complete the pattern symmetry, and then we could possibly get a pullback down here. So it could be a move, a humongous move. Sorry, one second. From the 2050 level back down to 2000 again. And then we'll see. Um, I don't think we get up towards these levels anytime soon. But then at the same time, I wouldn't write off the move up to 2060, 2050, which would be a huge move for SPX traders and SPY traders. Real simple. All right. So that's it where we are right now. Expect intense volatility, but these are the patterns that we're watching, and we'll draw them out. So you have a repeat. You have a shoulder here. You have a shoulder here. This is your double bottom. Call it a head. Wouldn't be surprised to see it go down here. What we don't want to see is a break of this line, which is the 1990 level, in which case, again, we come back and retest 1980. Given the aggressiveness, the fear, the panic of a worldwide complete depression type of talk because of the Brexit, I think most of the damage short term was done. And that's what, market's doing what they're doing. So just wanted to pass it on to you all. Monitor your own screens. Make use of my charts as very tactical resources. And I wish everyone well. Thank you for listening. Keep trade sizes small, but at least be involved. Have a small hedge if you need. You go from there. Okay? But monitor this channel. If we see a breakout above the 2018, 29, I would say 2020 on the E-minis, we're going to hit the upper end of this band, which is around 2029. So whichever the case, red Wednesdays, but then things have been kind of like we have had such, we have a 900 point drop on the Dow. So I don't know how much of that red Wednesday drop has been already taken out of the picture. We'll see what happens, but keep in mind this is July 4th weekend, and markets tend to be bullish ahead of that, and so we're looking at Thursday as Friday as a bull move. Okay, and of course keep an eye on the internals. Thank you for listening. This is Clueless 8 Trading, finishing off at 8 minutes.